Rock im Park 2012 und ich muss auch hier wieder nicht wahnsinnig viel vorstellen, wer hier neben mir sitzt, nämlich Chester und Brad von Linkin Park. Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you, nice to meet you too.
Guten Tag.
Oh, it's impressive. Well,
Dankeschön.
but we stick to English? Yeah, okay. So, it's only a few weeks and then your new album will be out here in Germany, Living Things. Every time you do an album, it's not only about music you're talking about, it's a concept, it's an artwork, a huge bunch of work you're actually putting on your shoulders. So why do you make it so hard for yourself?
Well, I think that there's a misconception, I think, about maybe at least our creative process. We kind of don't really sit down and think overly too much about what the themes of the songs are going to be about, what styles of the songs that we should be writing. We really go into it with more of an open mind and more of a free kind of thought process. I mean, honestly, I would like to say that we're all smart enough to sit down and go, okay, before we even get started, we're going to have 3.5 hip-hop songs. We're going to have 2 power ballads, 4 really good rock songs, and maybe 1 ultra-punk rock song mixed with some other elements. And these are the themes each song is going to be about. That is a lot of work, like you were saying. Like, that is way crazy, and it's way too constrictive creatively. We don't do that to ourselves. We actually go into just writing songs very organically. And so with this album, we really just kind of took all the tools that we've learned throughout the creative process of our career, and we've applied all of them into this record. You know, we've put the energy of maybe some of our earlier records in with the, you know, experimentation and the quality of the lyrics, I think, of the last 2 records.
You know, what I always admire about you is your enthusiasm about the new stuff you're doing, and it always it's a bit like, this will be the most mind-blowing thing we've ever done, and this is going to be so amazing. And I always think, oh, they're still in the middle of it. What's going to happen if you're probably not satisfied when it comes out? It could be even dangerous to do that.
We would still be working on it. It wouldn't be coming out.
Yeah. But it's a bit dangerous, I'd say. Are you so confident?
I'm confident in you.
Why?
Because you've set such a generous tone for this interview that I already feel so comfortable. It's like we've known each other for years.
What have I done?
As long as you keep complimenting us, I think this interview is going to go great.
Did I compliment you? Because a lot
maybe
of people always tell me that I'm pretty harsh.
Well, we couldn't tell.
Let's talk about the Share to Earn program on your website. I've read a lot about it. Would you tell me about it?
Is that for the LP Underground?
Yes.
Yes.
What have you been doing the last weeks?
I thought you gave the mic back to me.
It's like,
because
idea.
Are you actually Linkin Park? Are you just somebody
wait
who
a
looks
minute.
very similar to that?
The guys from the band
optimistic.
are actually really in demand, especially right before a show. They're stretching, they're planking, they're trying on clothes like left and right, and so we're just their stand-ins. So we're used to more like softball pitches, like, you know, why are you guys so handsome? Why are your shows so over the top? So
Would you like to talk about that?
yeah, if we could stick to maybe more casual fare, you'll probably get more.
No, don't do that. I can't. This is public broadcast. I told you. I have to do that.
It has to be intellectual.
But would you like to tell me about that one thing, like a fan can win a lifelong ticket for your band? Because
so basically,
that's actually really interesting.
It is very interesting. It was funny because, like, I think I don't want to take all the credit for this, but I'll take just a little bit.
It was your idea.
I think I just kind of jokingly was like, we should figure out a way to like set up a contest or a scenario where we could actually give our fans or a fan tickets for life. And so the Share to Earn program basically, you know, it ignites our fan base to go for the ultimate prize, which is to get, I mean, if you're a Linkin Park fan, if you're a fan of any band, the ultimate prize is to get tickets to their shows for the rest of your life, and you don't have to pay for them. So
it's for the fans' life or for the life of Linkin Park? Have you?
Well, obviously, I would hope that the fan would outlive us.
I'm actually 65 years old. So we might not be talking about such a great grand prize.
Yeah, that's what
Especially considering that we're going to break up after this album. So it's pretty much, you get tickets to the next show, and then, yeah. I mean, it works out great for us. It's kind of an oversell, but honestly, like, I have no idea how to predict the future. All I know is that it sounds like a great idea to give away tickets for life, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Can you say your name again?
I got my own mic. Why should I? I'm scared of telling you my name.
Can you tell me?
I'm afraid you're gonna stalk me or something.
Name.
It's a very late.
I've never heard "I'm Afraid" before as being someone's name, but it's really quite lovely.
Christina. People are gonna say, what broke up the band? They seem like they were like at their peak in terms
I don't
of like
understand when you're talking to
the
him, but maybe you're
creative
just having a
output
band chat.
and the
I'm just waiting.
camaraderie. And they're gonna cite
Just
this.
tell me when there's
they're gonna
something
cite
interesting.
this interview with Christina.
What? What?
They're gonna say that this interview did the band in. This was the turning point where everything went downhill.
I'd be somehow proud.
So much pressure. Yeah. She's like, yes.
So I think we gotta stop because
Because you've
Yo,
had
guys.
enough of us.
I'm done. Do whatever you want.
Should we promote something?
If you want to.
Okay. Check out our interview with Christina live on the internet.
And your album, maybe.
Genius.
That was brilliant. Thank you very much. Linkin Park.
Thank you.
Now I have to recover. I'm gonna have a drink now. Thank you
Good
very
for
much.
you. Have
Thank
two.
you.
For,
And-
have one for me too.
And have a wonderful night here.
Thank
at
you
Rock Park.
very much.
Thank you very much.